What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. This is a platinum Patreon request for Justin, the return of the game Earthbound, aka Mother 2. The song is called Smiles and Tears. And before I get into this, I think that's a very fitting title for the whole game because everything I've heard from this game so far has been smiles and tears. I've heard two songs from this game and they're weird as hell. And I saw the comment section to those videos and people can pretty much seem to agree that this is a very strange game, which looks kind of I've never seen footage of it or any pictures of it, but apparently it's a very deceiving game. It looks kind of happy, but it's super dark, and I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Actually, no, I kind of do. I do and I don't. I expect something weird. I expect something to stick out, but I also have no idea what to expect as far as sounds go. Anyways, this is Smiles and Tears from Earthbound. Let's go. Sounds normal for now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared where this is gonna go. That's nice. Okay, yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. Oh, okay. It sounds like an 80s ballad. See the hairspray, the pink zebra outfit, the two guitars standing back to back. Okay. That bass is pretty cool. Boom, boom. It's getting darker. Was that the smiles part? Are we going into tears now? Oh, it's darkening a lot. Sounds like a second phase. I love how loud the bass is in this song. I have only one setting in mind, and it's been there since the beginning. I want to say I'm confident in it, but it could be anything. It's so interesting hearing this era of music with limitations, but trying to sound like real instruments. Like some of them embrace the fact that of the MIDI sound, and some try to really push the boundaries, like the cymbals in the background. Like they really tried. It's pretty cool.
I miss you.
That kind of scared me. Can I be honest? I can, thanks. I really thought I was going to be trolled. That wasn't a troll. In a way, it kind of was. Because I feel like the first two that I heard were so... bleh. You know? That's exactly what I thought of them. I thought this was going to be kind of like another, like, haha, let's see what we can... You know, let's look at Jesse's face during this one. But in its own way, it did kind of do that too, because I was not expecting that at all. This was a... I'm just gonna go and say it. This has to be... It must be the credits theme. It has to be. I'm actually gonna be upset if it isn't. Of course, it can be anywhere. But the whole time that song was playing, I just kept envisioning scrolling text, scrolling text, scrolling text. You know, special thanks, you know, whatever, to my cat. All that. Filmed that, recorded in the studios. The way the song was, it just kind of screamed a finale. Ending, this is already past the high points of the game. I just kept getting that over and over and over. And then with that random I miss you at the end, I mean, I couldn't really, I don't know. I just really got ending vibes to that. It's also called Smiles and Tears. That seems kind of like a closing statement. That's what you experienced, right? Smiles and Tears. It sounds very ending. Of course, this could just be playing anywhere, and none of this would make any sense. But all I'm saying is, look, out of all these 600 videos I've done, that's a lot. Nothing has ever sounded to me more credits-y than that. So, that's all I'm saying. It really, really sounded like credits. This is interesting. I wrote down that this is the most normal music I've heard from this game. So that threw me for a loop. There was no oddities. There was no... I don't know. It was just music. And it was nice music. It was a ballad, right? It had this synths that were playing these nice chords, really slow, all that. And like I said earlier, like I really loved how they pushed the boundaries of these limitations, because I feel like a lot of the earlier composers just accepted what they had and that's, you know, the MIDI sound, and they worked with what they had. And then there's some that really like took it a step further. Like I think of like the Fallen Brothers, those are the ones that like really like try to go further. And this kind of is the same thing. Like it sounded like it was really trying to be a legitimate song. with the cymbals and the snare. Everything sounded kind of, you can almost envision it as a real song. So that was interesting in its own right. But yeah, it was just a regular song. I can't explain it. I thought I was gonna hear a lot of like creaky doors opening, and I don't know what Earthbound is, but yeah. Someone said in the comments that it's like Scooby-Doo meets Lovecraft. That's quite a description. But I did notice there was kind of like this sort of second phase, kind of, that got sort of darker a little bit, like not by much. It was still kind of like a nice, the whole song was like pretty nice, but it kind of got a little darker towards the end. And I'm guessing that's referring to the name of the song, Smiles and Tears. I don't know. And then the only thing I have is, I don't have much to say about it, to be honest. It just kind of threw me for a loop. But the only thing I have is that random I Miss You. That was so out of nowhere. I don't know how to feel about this one. I don't know if I should be, I mean, I liked it. But I'm trying to get the feeling. What should I feel? Should I be... I feel like, here, I'll say this. I feel like this song gave me closure. Closure for something I know nothing about, which in this world makes no sense. But if I could ever describe as something as closure, even though I know nothing about it, that was it. What else do I say? Cool song, random. What would have been interesting is if I heard this one first and then I heard the other ones. Either way, regardless of the order, I can safely say that when you play this game, you're probably always constantly shooken up. Whether the soundtrack, the game, the story, the character, something is always just like flipping you on your head. Because I've only heard 3 songs. That's my entire experience with this game, and all 3 have just been a field trip. But I like that. I like that it has variety. I don't like to predict things. Some people may want to predict things, but I don't. I like to be wrong. And it's... I don't know. I can't explain that. I like to be surprised, just like everybody else. And I feel like Earthbound is always going to do that. I can not think at any second where it's going to take me. But I'll say this, to me, that feeling makes some of the best soundtracks in the world. That variety, that making you feel human thing. And by that I mean like you can feel all your senses going off, and that's, it makes you think. I'm sure this game makes you think. What's funny is that the only experience I have with this game is me playing Smash Bros. Brawl, like whenever that came out on the Wii. And there was the brothers, twins, I don't know, Ness and the other one. And I just know that they're connected to this. That is all I know. And I don't even know how important they are in that game. I don't know anything. I just know that they're somehow connected to that. And then it's also called Mother. Yeah, this game is so odd. I don't know. You guys tell me. I know the requester will tell me. I know you guys will tell me. Earthbound is a fun time, and it's confusing. That was nice, though. Please tell me it was credits. I'm going to go crazy if it's not the credits. It has to be credits. I never make, like, really bold assumptions. I kind of take, like, shot-in-the-dark guesses, but I'm taking a big assumption that that's credits. Please validate me. If you want to make a request, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal, just like Justin did. You can be part of the Platinum tier if you want to skip the line out of the thousands of songs I have, literal thousands. And that is through the Platinum tier. More info on Patreon. Big thank you to my current supporters of that: Kevin, Patrick, Shadow Maxim, Vanadel, Callanan, Gardelane, DJ Singletone, Mushimary, Jordan, and Fissy. Thanks to you for watching. Also, I should mention from now on that I do random draws every single time I record, so there's a chance of you being picked and you don't have to wait. More info about that in my Discord and on Patreon. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name has been Jesse. I always say that. I don't know why I say that. This is the auditorium. Take it easy.